This video is about search. It's enterprise search with Copilot built in. It's fast, intelligent, and comprehensive. We are talking about paid version of Copilot. Currently, search is the second option after Copilot chat. It gives you a text box with a lot of options below it, and then at the bottom, show my content. Now, one option is to click on this or just scroll down using mouse wheel, and that show my content will come up. Show my content basically is recently used files. It's not just files. For every file, you will see some prompts automatically created. And here, for a longer list of recent files, you see one prompt and then the rest of them you have to open. Now, whenever you see a sparkle button like this star, that has a special meaning. If I go to that particular place without clicking, just take the mouse cursor there, it will actually look at the underlying file and generate a summary for you. That's what I mean. Copilot is infused inside the search capability. But that's not all. After looking at the summary, you may have another question. Now I'm going to ask key takeaways, and now it switches to standard Copilot chat. The file is already added as a reference, and then it executes the Copilot prompt and gives you the results as expected. So we started in search and ended in Copilot chat. Coming back to search, how do you reset it? So the option I have found is on the top, you should see try new Copilot search. That should be on. Switch it off and switch it on. That resets the search text box. Let's explore what we can search. It's showing me three people. Currently, I'm logged in as boss, so it's showing my own name there. Two other people whom I work closely with. And then we have a set of sources: SharePoint, emails, calendars, meetings, chats and channels, people, and Power BI reports. And all this happens absolutely lightning fast. So let's try a search live. That's the number. This is in real time, no editing is done. I pressed enter, 1, 2, less than 3 seconds, I got this. It's telling me there are 12 results, 7 in SharePoint, which includes OneDrive as well, 4 emails, and something in Teams. SharePoint, there is a test presentation. There it is. It's inside the slide. Similarly, when I go to Teams, there is a Teams chat going on. And in that Teams chat, we have a message with that number. Now let's understand what access does this search have. It's working in your context. So whatever files, emails, chats, meetings you have access to, this search is going to go through them. This search itself doesn't have any extra access. So you can't discover some confidential stuff by using this search. It's all cloud search. That means local drive files will not be searched. This is natural language search as well as keyword based search. So if I type something like source colon and it is giving me all the supported sources. So if I say sources Outlook email and then give a keyword, now it's only going to filter on that source. So let's test the speed and accuracy. I have 200,000 plus files on cloud and I'm asking it, show me a presentation I created in 2001. In few seconds, it found two PPTs and it's even giving me a summary of that PPT instantly. As you can see, it was created in April 2001. These many sources are available, and within each source, you get further filtering options. For example, I'm going to select Outlook and search for the word Copilot. When I run this, it gives me more filters. Now let's switch tracks. I'm just searching for a keyword called Copilot. It found 3,300 things. Here you can see number of items found by type, but within that we have types and count for each type is also there. Let's search for invoices now. Here, apart from PDF, Word, Excel, you see photos, 62 of them. The word invoice is not visible in the file name or the metadata. OCR is automatically done. So here is the invoice. which it detected from an image. When the source is SharePoint and you do a search, it allows you to filter by sites, making it easier for you to select the right one. Let's try the source, Teams, and search on the keyword called Copilot. So it found 52 items and further subdivision, one on one, channels, meeting, and group chats. But there's one more source which it is not displaying here. Microsoft 365 Copilot Chats in itself is a source. So I'm now going to search for ROI and look at the type filter: chat within notebook, chat with agent, and chat with Copilot. So depending on the context and the source, the filter conditions change automatically. You can also ask more complex natural language questions like this: action items across all meetings this month. It's in fact suggesting I should ask this question to Copilot, but I'm going to ignore that and just press enter. So look at what happened. 5 meetings, then related mails, data, all that is giving me the results as expected. But above that, Copilot has come in. The same query Copilot has also run, and it has given me much better results. This is beyond search. It's telling me the meeting and the tasks. And finally, it's suggesting some further action items for me. So I'm going to ask it to give me a single list. So when I press enter, it's going to switch the context from search. It'll open the Copilot chat, run that create single list option. It knows single list of what, and it'll give me the output. So it's not just search. It's a combination of fast, comprehensive, integrated search plus all the intelligence of Copilot. Best of both worlds. So try this out and let me know your comments. Share it with your colleagues and give me ideas for more videos. That's it for now. See you soon in another video. Thank you for watching.